All right. Let's talk about energy and energy work. Now, let me just set the record straight. I never knew anything about energy. I never knew anything about what the work entailed. Not that I had a fixed mindset, but it's because I wasn't exposed to learning and knowing about it. So now that I'm working with Anya, I've got to say, Anya is so good as to what she does because she helps me to dissect. We go deeper down into the problem. She will ask me, okay, what did you do? How did this happen? What were you doing at this moment? How were you thinking at this moment? How were you behaving? What led you to that behavior? And this is what I love. And I also like that we give each other feedbacks because I too am curious now to know about me and how I can improve. So I tell Anya, I challenge her to ask me questions because when she asks me questions, it goes deep into my psyche and I begin then to go deeper down and say, this is how I behave. This is what led me to behaving the way that I did. Sometimes, I am so, it's too late before I have said what I needed to say or I behave like how I behaved. But I reflect back on my behaviors because my paradigms before working on the program, my old paradigms were, just normal, but now it's not normal. Now I catch myself. This is the important thing. I catch myself and I say, no. Sometimes it takes the best of me, but I do my best. I do my best to catch that ego to say, go away. I don't want you right now. It happened last night. And I said, oh my God. And then I had to reflect back this morning. So before, my normal was my behavior, how I behaved. It would take the whole day and into the next day. It would spill into the next day. Now I am so freaking good that it takes me only 24 hours. I'm off. I'm good. And that's it. This is what I love about me now because I have seen the patterns. I'm seeing the patterns and how Anya is really helping me to see that and do that and be that. And I love it. I love it. The words and phrases that really inspires me for my personal growth is success and motivation. Motivation to keep going. Motivation to keep on improving. Because if I'm not improving, I'm not doing anything. And I want to do something. I want to improve my life. I want to improve my life in every which way with people. My sticky point was always with people. And now I'm just so freaking good that I don't want to disrupt anything. So I'm here to improve. So success and motivation have led me to become really, really good now. And I gotta say, I've been working with her now for, I don't know, maybe 10 months. I don't know. But anyway, time flies when you're having fun. And I really am because you know what? And I like it. And I like people who ask me questions. And so she does. So between her and I, we're always like bantering here and there. Okay, why did this happen? And what I absolutely love about this whole energy thing is that, it allows me to open my mind and where was I? What was I doing? How was I behaving? And so the goals that I have is to just constant, keep on improving with my behaviors, actions, how I behaved, what led me to that behavior. And she asked me. So she's always there to help you go deeper down into your psyche. What happens? What did happen? And how, so I love it. So, but when it comes to problems, I'm not the one. I've never been the one to say, hey, this is my problem. This is what I'm doing. This is what happened. No, I've never done that. And I won't do that. Why? Because it's no one's freaking problem. Unless someone asks me, people ask me, or they might be talking about their situation, that both of us, we're talking about our problems and situations, what happened, how can we have solved the problem, then I'm okay, I'm fine with it. But, to overtly, directly say, hey, this is my problem, this is what's happening in my life. No, because no one needs to know, and I'm not going to do that. But I love about the program, I really, really love this whole energy work, because it's really shifted. It shifted me. It's really got me excited to know that, yes, I have flaws. No one's perfect. No man, woman is perfect. But if you were perfect, then you would not be in this program. But because I am now curious, and I've never ever been curious in my life, but now I am so curious that I want to know, okay, what am I supposed to do? Tell me, show me, guide me. And I am all in. And this is what needs to happen. You need to be all in to know that you are super, you are you, and you are going to improve your life. How do you want to improve your life? Well, it's only one way. You got to improve. So I love Anya. She is so freaking amazing. She really goes deeper down, and I love that point. That really inspires me, excites me, because every single time I'm waiting for the question for her to ask me, okay, what happened? Because quality questions lead to quality answers and quality experiences in your life. Then quality, we can fix the problem, but it's the quality. And she helps to go deeper down, which is what I love, because this is what needs to happen. So I'm just so amazed. I'm so excited, to be on this program, to learn about energy and how energy really has helped me. It really has just opened my mind to, to learning more. That's how I can become better, because before I was stagnant. I was stale. I was stalemate. Like when you're playing chess, I was stalemate. But now I've just really improved, because you know what? I'm curious. I want to learn. I want to learn. So there's a difference between, guys. There's a difference between you wanting to learn and you're just learning for the heck of just learning. So I am so grateful to be on this program. I'm just so grateful that I get a chance to, like, every single day keep on improving. Like what happened last night. Yes, I got mad, but that madness only lasted 3 hours, and then I was good. And then, we just like patched it up, and it was just so amazing that, the whole night was beautiful. But you know what? You got to realize, you have to realize as well, where do you go wrong? And then when I realized this morning, I said to God, you know what? I never ever want to be angry. I never want to be angry. And so now I feel so amazing. I feel so good, because, I realize. And so you have to realize.